The key and easiest way to scissor your inline skates is by practicing this. Basket weaving. The basket weaving motion on a really low speed is how you're going to nail it. Bear with me, beginners. Ta-da! Keep your knees as bouncy as you can. And when you can basket weave for 2 to 4 rounds without stumbling, hold the position where you have one skate in front of you for as long as you can. Don't sweat it if it's only half a second when you first start, it's okay. It does help if you tension your legs and your feet a little bit. And bada bing bada boom, you got it. Don't stop there. Next thing to do is to work on how long you can hold that position and work on perfecting your balance. Please don't give up after 30 seconds. If you can nail the basket weave, you're going to be scissoring your skates like it's nobody's business. This is a reverse learning shortcut because the basket weaving trick seems harder than just scissoring your skates. But keep in mind, with the basket weave, there's constant movement as opposed to the scissoring of the skates where you're really focusing on balancing kind of in a line. Build the stabilizing muscles first, and you can focus on the balancing after. In other words, you're going to be starting here so that you can be an expert here. Hey, hold up. Do I get points for cutting straight to the chase? Show some love and subscribe to stay tuned for the next video in the Beginner to Beginner series. But wait, there's more. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. If you want to be an expert, you're in luck because I'm about to break the ship down. As far as where to practice, you want to start on a really slow speed on the slightest of declines. Why on a decline? Because it's going to help support your muscles a little bit. Please do not go on any type of hill. I repeat, just the slightest of declines. The reason why is because it's likely that your muscles never moved in this strange pattern before. A gradual decline is going to give your muscles that support that they need. When trying to find the right decline, make sure that you can roll down slowly if your skates are pointing straight. You can comfortably stop with very, very little strain and go way less than 3 miles an hour. Here are some no-nos. Look someplace else if you need to exert yourself to stop. Also, if it looks like a hill, especially if it does from a distance. And again, you don't want to go faster than 3 miles per hour. I do want to highlight that if you feel like you're ready and your muscles can handle it, you can start somewhere flat. Just know you'll be getting more of a leg workout is all, and it's just going to be another thing for you to focus on when practicing. So just keep that in mind. Moving on to weight distribution. So scissoring your skates does require a lot of core. Ugh, I know, core, so annoying. But the focal point for your weight is going to be in the bottom half of your body. Imagine you have a sphere of balance in your belly and it's evenly just zapping all of this weight into both of your legs and feet, making your bottom half really heavy and stable. Reference tip number 7 for my beginner to beginner 10 tips video linked up here at the top right. Check in with your feet because you'll need to soften them up as you go through obstacles, kind of like a shock absorber on a car suspension. Which brings me to my next tip, how to go through obstacles. I want you to think 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I bet you're like, what the heck? Okay, to elaborate, try to hyper-focus on the leading foot going through the obstacle first, and then hyper-focus on the back foot following. Think to yourself, hyper-focus 1, hyper-focus 2. Don't try to scissor your way down a flight of stairs. I recommend practicing on your neighbor's driveway first. Lastly, because this is the most challenging for me at least, how to turn. In this video, I'm practicing turning while scissoring my skates, and as you can see, this is my strong side, and this is my weak side. Fret not, you're gonna have a strong side and a weak side, like with any sport or physical activity. When turning in your boot, this is what your weight is going to look like. It's a lot of toe action. You're gonna put most of your weight in these spots. You're going to be pushing in your heel quite a lot, and then naturally you're going to have some weight in your arches. Now when turning, there is edge work, so that's why it's the most challenging. When turning, lean into the edge of the direction that you're trying to turn in both of your skates, but a little more prominently in your leading skate. So if you want to turn left, lean left. If you want to turn right, lean right. The most important thing is that you practice as much as you can. Drop your best smiley face in the comments if any of these tips were helpful to you, and I'll see you in the next one.